number 3 on YouTube. Yay! I'm so happy you're here and joining me on this channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes, the comments, the subscribes. Thank you for joining me on Instagram at Dream Big with This Hollywood Mom. Thank you for joining me on Facebook at Dream Big with This Hollywood Mom. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that what I'm saying is kind of giving you guys some help or some I don't know, words of advice, things that I've learned as a mom, I've learned in my life. That's what I really want to share with you, because there's a lot of things that I think a lot of us are scared to share, to say, because we're afraid to be judged, afraid to be told something that's not right. And I just feel that the truth will set you free. And that is what my whole goal is. The truth will set you free. So today, though, I want to talk about the 3 ways that is a way that we can be happy. How can we be happy? And there are 3 different ways. So I wanted to share with you a couple of the ways that I have seen, that I've researched and have come to help me in my happiness journey. And they're very simple, but yet complex in the same way. So number 1 is actually having fun. Yes, having fun, jumping up and down, singing a song, having fun. If you look on my Instagram, I'm always jumping up and down. I'm always or singing a song actually. I'm jumping up and down some of my songs, but I'm singing a song, I'm having fun. My son cracks me up. You know, we have some dance parties. We also sing in the car. We have the radio on in the car, just constantly having fun. I think that is the most important thing you can do in your life to keep you young, to keep your brain going, and to really just enjoy life. Last year at this time, I remember that I was in a different place in my life, and life was very stable, you could say, in the most respect. It was stable, and things have just kind of taken a turn in a tornado alleyway. But that's okay, because as long as we keep that at the forefront, to have fun, to smile, I come home and I literally will sing a song. That makes me happy. I'll go, work out. That will make me happy. Even going out with the kids, getting ice cream, whatever, makes me happy because I love it. And the kids love it. They love having ice cream. So things like that. Even having something that comes in that someone gives you and it's like, oh my gosh, it's a gift, all of that makes me happy. And so having fun, just enjoying life and doing what makes you happy, whether it's writing, singing, art, being with your family, your friends, dancing, whatever it may be, that makes you happy. So that is my number 1 tip, is to make you happy. It's to actually just have fun. Just have fun, Who cares what you look like? Jump around, have fun, right? It doesn't matter what you look like. That's the thing I learned. I did music with little kids and realized that these parents, it doesn't matter what they look like. The kids, they model for their children and they have fun and they're jumping up and down. When I won The Price is Right, it was like, that was completely me. I was having fun, enjoying my time, although I was crying because I was like, oh my gosh, I really won this. It was crazy. But I was still having fun the whole time. And I was just like, hugging Drew Carey and all this stuff because I was just having a fun time being there, being present. That's another thing, is being present. When we're not present, we're in the past, there's nothing you can do about the past. The past is the past. I can't go back to the past. So you have to live in the present, and then you live for your future. That's all you can do. That's number 1. Number 2 is actually meditation, but not just any meditation. Mindfulness meditation. What does that look like to me? Mindfulness meditation is like where your mind, this for me anyway, my mind goes here and there and everywhere. I'm like, I can't meditate. Like, my mind is over here about the kids' school, over here about our finances, over here about my life, over here about whatever, like everywhere, right? So mindfulness meditation is when you actually are in that positive state of high vibration, happiness, joy, gratitude, and then you can meditate. You can meditate on those happy things. Thank you for the wonderful house I have. Thank you for an apartment. Thank you that I even have a bed to sleep on. Thank you that I have food on on the table. Thank you, and meditate on that. Meditate with that high vibration. When you meditate in high vibration, that's when all of a sudden things will just start coming clearer and clearer and clearer to you. And it may take 15-20 minutes to meditate. I like to do it with music, or I like to listen to like a meditation where they tell you what to do. I like that as well. That's helped a lot. But it does take practice. At first, it was like, my mind's here and there, and I'm like, there is no way I can meditate. Like, I'm a Sagittarius. There's no way I can meditate. How am I going to do this? Well, that's when I realized the mindfulness meditation. And so that helped me tremendously. Write down my gratitudes. You know, write that down every single day. My mom got me a beautiful journal where I can write down all my gratitudes for everything in my life. And that helps out a lot because it puts you back in perspective of what's important in life. What is important in life? And once we really find that out, we can go into our core and into our purpose in life. And then we know where our life is headed. Because sometimes we feel like we're floundering. I know what it's like, you guys. I'm a mom. Oh my gosh. Like, sometimes it's like, Mom, it was a 12 o'clock dismissal. Oh, yeah, it was. It wasn't 1 o'clock dismissal. You know, I mean, there are things like that that happen. It just happens. And we are moms, and that's just what happens. And dads probably do it too. So that's just what happens to us. Or that bill was kind of stuck over there. Oh no, what am I going to do? Things like that happen to us. It just happens. We're human, and that's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. That is us. That's just what happens in life. But if we look at things in a very positive way, even being late for something, or the traffic being awful, like the traffic being horrific, right? Because LA traffic is horrific. We know that. I look at it as a way to meditate, to listen to music, to really get into my own center while I'm driving. And it's funny because even when something happens and I'll see over on the side, I'll be like, oh my gosh, there was an accident. And I always pray for that person. There's an accident, and I'm thinking, I would have been in that accident if I would have left 1 minute earlier. So think about the positivity of the different events. Think about that. But again, I'm always like, you know, today was a really bad accident that I saw, and I had to do a detour to get to my daughter's school. And I prayed for those people that they're okay, and that you know, everything is fine. So, you know, that is where you want to keep your mind, is right there. So mindfulness meditation. Number 3 is actually to give. So this is something that I saw, was this young girl, she's 3 years old, decided to do 365 days of giving. 365 days of giving. What does that look like? That can be giving, that can be opening a door for someone. That can be taking out the trash. That can be a kind word. That can be giving coffee to someone at McDonald's. That can be asking if someone needs something. That can be anything. That can be a text saying how grateful you are for someone. It could be anything like that. And 365 days. If we do that every single day, could you imagine what lives would be like? What people, like, what would happen in everybody's life? Like, we would all be in this like joyous place because we're constantly giving and of ourselves and giving of ourselves and giving of ourselves. And I think that is so important. Yes, we need to love ourselves, of course, but we also need to give freely. And I think another thing is what I've learned throughout this whole things that's happened is expectations is the killer. You don't expect anything in return. So I give to Make-A-Wish Foundation. I don't expect anything in return. I'm giving out of my own free will. You just give from your heart and your soul. When I make food for the kids, I don't expect them to make food for me. You know, when I go out grocery shopping, I don't expect them to go grocery shopping for me. Like, things like that. You have to realize that expectations are something that can really kill any relationship, any friendship, anything, because we have expectations on how it's supposed to be. And everybody is different. Everybody is different. There should be no expectations. You give of yourself, and that's the best that you can do, because you are the only you. There's nobody else like you. No one. There's no one like me, Amy, and there's no one like you. So that's what we give. So giving every single day. So I challenge you to do that and to write down below what you've done every single day for 365 days. Every single day, and do something. And write down below. I challenge you to do that. Are you up for the challenge? We'll see. Then also, another one is, this is kind of an extra bonus. And I want to really share this with you because this to me is something that really touched my heart. There was a video of this one woman who was looking at her picture as a baby. And looking at that picture, she was saying how she talks to herself. So for instance, you're not worthy. You don't deserve love. You're not beautiful. You're not skinny. You're not pretty. You don't deserve a relationship. You don't deserve your kids. You're not a great mom. All of those things she was saying to herself as a baby. Why, if we saw ourselves now as a baby, as a child, would we say that to ourselves? Would we say that to ourselves? No. We would not say, you don't deserve anything. You're awful. How could you do that? What did you think? What were you thinking doing that? Oh, you're just, look at what you did with your life. You messed up your life. How could you do this? You would not tell the child because that child would be sitting there crying in pain of what you're saying to them. So why are we so harsh on ourselves? Why? If I saw you walking down the street, I'm not going to go, gosh, you're ugly. No. Why would we say that to ourselves? And we want to change ourselves and make ourselves different and all this stuff. Why would we do that? Why would we be so harsh on our internal being that God created us to be? Why would we do that in ourselves when we would never do that to another person? And if someone does do it to someone else, it's because they're working through their own wounds and their own pain inside. And that's why they project it out to someone else. That's why all of a sudden someone's not worthy. That's why all of a sudden they belittle them, they scream at them, they're angry with them, they can't do anything right. That's why, it's because there's the wounds inside of someone else that needed to be healed and they project it onto someone. It's the mirroring aspect of it. And that's what can happen. But if you're really thinking about yourself, you would not say that to someone else. You wouldn't think it about someone else. You would only be kind and say kind words to someone else. And that's another way of being truly happy, is when we really look at all of the amazing qualities that we have, because we all have amazing qualities. All of us. Working hard. We have singers, actors, dancers, friendships, relationships, caring, consideration, empathy, all of these things that we have, that we need to embrace. We need to embrace. Yes, I've got wrinkles. Okay, I got wrinkles. I'm leaving them there. It's my growth. That's okay. You know, it's okay. And that's the thing, is that we have to look at who we are. Because we were made in an amazing God's image, whether you believe that or not, or the universe, whatever you want to believe, doesn't create junk, and you are not junk, and you would never tell your younger self you're junk. You would never belittle your younger self. You would never tell them that they are not going to amount to anything, and there's never any dreams that are going to happen. You would never say that to someone else. So why would you say that to yourself? When you are the most precious being in this world, why would you say it to yourself? I know, it's happened. It's happened. I've done it. I'm not saying I haven't done it. I've done it. I've said it to me. Well, you know what? Maybe you don't deserve this. You know what? Maybe you kind of messed up there. You know what? Maybe that emotion got the best of you. You know what? Maybe you're really not the person. You know, maybe you're just not who you want to be. Maybe you're really not dreaming. Maybe you're really not going to have the things that you want in life. Maybe you're really not going to be a music therapist. Maybe you're really not going to be a vocal coach. Maybe you're not going to be the mom that you just think that you should be. Maybe you really can't, because there's all these other moms in the world and you're not good enough. You're not good enough to be a wife. You're not good enough to have these friends. What makes you better? What makes you think you can do that? What makes you anything special? Wow. Imagine saying that to yourself. to your baby self. Imagine saying that to your baby self. They would be crying in the corner because you just broke their spirit. Don't break your spirit. Don't break your spirit. So those are my tips for being happy. Being happy, being truly happy, accepting yourself, giving gratitudes, mindful meditation, 365 days of giving, all of that, and having fun. Having fun. That's it. Those are my tips. I hope you enjoy this. Let me know if you do. Comment down below, subscribe, share the video, and yeah, let me know. Let me know. And tell me what you liked about the other video. Did you like my Wizard of Oz video? That was kind of, yeah, that was my Wizard of Oz video. So I am thinking about a song to sing, and I'm really not coming up with something at the moment because I literally just went on the spur of the moment. I'm trying to think, what is a song that I can sing? Well, I will come back when I can think of a song to sing. See, I forgot. It's okay, no big deal. All right, I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. Bye. Mwah!